Greetings. Today is day 777 of skateboarding every day in a row. Starting to warm up out here. It's about average winter temperatures, about minus 10 or 11 or something. I am finding skateboarding to be interesting lately in the last couple of days because I'm experimenting with a new warm-up routine which involves things that don't really count as tricks. The only way I could really describe them as exercises. And I want to see where it goes and how it affects my skateboarding. So I will continue with that and see how my skateboarding progresses with this new warm-up routine, warm-up exercises. So I just go right into it now and put pressure on that injury there, or tendinopathy I'm dealing with. Gotta work at it to get warmed up. I can feel it clicking in there a lot. I'm not going to bother moving forward until I do a sub to nose stall. See, if I can't even do this properly, the skate session is going to be rough anyway to begin with. So I might as well just make sure I'm limber enough. This is a good way to test to see if I'm ready to move forward. Yeah. If I'm falling off the ledge right away, I know I'm not calibrated enough. So this is excellent exercise to make sure my switch pop and balance is all centered and ready to go. Yeah, see, I'm all wobbly and such. I'm not even locking that in right. Whoa. Yeah, this is something I need to work on, it's obvious. Like, I could do switch nose slides, but there's always room for improvement. Well, that's reasonable. And when my muscles start burning, it's time to move on. So now we'll move on to the really slow board slides. And once I get these 4 things down, the stalls, switch nose stall, the slow board slide, and the crooks are next, the really slow crooks, I could add different tricks one at a time over time and see where I could take it. Yeah, God willing. And gotta remember, this is just a warm-up routine. It's not the actual skateboarding. I figure I already know how to do most of the tricks that I know how to do. So I need to learn how and teach myself, or allow myself to come across new different areas which I can improve on. You see, I get a lot of my inspiration from learning about how MMA fighters and powerlifters train. It's quite interesting how a lot of the best fighters and powerlifters go about getting stronger and maintaining their progression without loss of their abilities and function. It's interesting to learn about how when they train, how many of them make mistakes. I try to learn from their mistakes and how I approach stuff. And a lot of this skateboarding everyday thing, I trained for years before I even started this. And then I knew the approach I wanted to take when I did start it. And I failed doing this in 2020 when I made 248 days in a row. I failed with an injury that took me out. So this time, I'm trying to make sure to go about it in a more structured way. I can't be like flinging myself all over the place and skating for 5 hours a day. It's got to be consistent, a daily routine where I just keep it at a threshold level and don't go beyond that level, so I don't wear myself out, so I can keep on going. Sometimes I do get worn out and make mistakes, but as long as I pay attention to that, I can make recoveries that can persist as I continue skateboarding every day. Well, this is starting to get to the point where I need to switch it up again. Could be misalignment. Alright. That chick is becoming a little bit too aggravating for that issue there. They say you can continue exercising or training with tendinopathy as long as you can manage the pain threshold. Usually around, for me, it's around out of 10. Pain is about 3, 4, or 5. Right now I might be getting around 6. And it's an overuse thing, so it's probably because I'm doing the same motion over and over again. I tried not to bend my legs too much for that one. Minimal bending. Like stop bending right before the pain. See if I could pop. Yeah, I could do it, but it takes a lot of mental capacity and intentionality. I'm gonna do the same thing, but with 5-0s on here, so I don't gotta bend down as much to pop, and I'll be on my left leg. The goal here is not doing the actual 5-0. It's to grind to a stop and hold it. Really pay attention to what I'm doing and where my weight is, and feel it so that it can be tacked on to my muscle memory. I gotta feel that too. So I'm not very good at 5-0s. So this is something I really do need to practice. See, that's my problem with that trick. I always go toe side. Toe side is when you're grinding right here on your toes. This, you want to be heel side, where your heel's pressed into it. So that's where my muscle memory fails me. When I go at it with a little more speed, I just clear it. This curb's way too low. If I clear it, that's a good reminder to work on that technique where I bring my torso down when I pop. Alright, I started to get fatigued with those 5-0s. That's what it takes. You gotta do really boring, slow stuff if you want to get better. Like I could do them going normal speed, but I'd rather get better at them than just do the same old stuff. Since I worked on 5-0s for a bit, my knee's feeling a bit better. I'll go back to doing the crook. See, I've 5-0'd this ledge before a lot. Front side and back side. Nollie. Tail sides. I just don't like doing it very often. Gotta get some impact. We actually roll in today because the roll-in ramp is clear. That'd be nice. Oh no. It was a good rally, but I chipped my board on that last one. So, stay tuned to see if I actually get these tricks legitimately in the days to come. Onward!